What's really in your fast food? Today, the shocking secrets the fast food industry doesn't want you to know. You'll hear from the ultimate insiders, the whistleblowers. They went undercover to expose the hidden secrets. They went undercover. They've held secret meetings. And they've gathered secret intel from anonymous sources. They are the ultimate fast food insiders. Meet the host and creator of Let's Get Real with Erica Wides. Erica investigates what's really in your food. Insiders Peter DeLucia, Robin O'Brien, and Chef Erica Wides are here to uncover the 7 secrets the fast food industry doesn't want you to know. One of the reasons that we're going to, I think, identify dangers is that folks are cutting corners. So, Erica, why is that? Why does the fast food industry cut corners when it's already such a big part of our food supply?
Well, you know, Dr. Oz, it's all about money, right? The fast food industry wants to make money, and Americans don't really want to spend the money on food. Americans actually spend less of their income on food than any other Western country in the world, and we want it cheap. I actually think that the fast food industry never had corners to begin with, so they're not actually cutting corners. They're just doing what they've always done, which is give us the cheapest possible food.
All right, let's get to the secrets. And this one is startling to me. You argue that those little grill marks, those sexy marks, they look like this.
Right, those
on
perfect
chicken,
little marks.
Perfect little marks. You say that they are often fake.
Oh, yeah. There's not like somebody standing in the back of a fast food restaurant with a pair of tongs on the grill, you know, like on a summer day at home like you would do.
And these marks, I mean, are they made by something burning it? Is it paint? What is it?
Well, that all depends on how the product is being marketed. If you buy, let's say, a frozen chicken patty in the store and it's in a bag and it says char grilled or flame broiled, they're using some form of grill apparatus in the factory. I like to say it's like a cattle branding iron, you know, and psh, they like sear it on there, or like a giant panini press or something like that. But if they're not saying that, it can be painted on, it can be chemicals, it can be all sorts of toxic dyes, chemicals, and then they add smoke flavoring and char flavoring and things like that to give you the illusion, to kind of fake you into thinking that you're getting something grilled, you know, but someone's dad isn't standing back there, you know, with his apron and his tongs grilling.
And Secret 4 is related to that. And you argue that chicken is not as healthy as we think it is.
Well, you know, often when you go to these restaurants, what you're getting is a chicken breast, right? And I'm a chef with 20 years of experience. I know how to cook a chicken breast so it's not dry. So restaurants add extra fat to food to make sure that it stays moist. It's what, you know, us chefs in the restaurant business do, and it's what they do there too. So they could be slathering it with butter, margarine, all kinds of oils to keep it juicy, keep it moist, and keep it from sticking to the grill. And they're putting a lot more on than you think.
So when we heard this tip, we actually went behind the scenes. We surveyed 50 people around the country who said they have worked in a fast food restaurant. Pay attention carefully. Over 60% say they had slathered butter, on their chicken. So if you just put 2 patties of butter on top of one of these chicken breasts, that's 70 calories extra, 8 grams of added fat. Think about it this way. If you were to add 70 calories to every meal that you eat this year, you gain about 7 pounds a year.
7 pounds.
70 calories a day, 7 pounds a year. So what's the solution?
Well, like anything, if you go into a restaurant, you can ask. If you go into a restaurant with a chef, you can ask the chef. You can say, what are you putting in my food? You know, can you change this for me? But in a fast food restaurant, you can ask, but you're really better off maybe take it off the bun, blot it off a little bit, something like that. Or you know what I say? Just eat real food. Cook it at home and eat real food.
If you have time, they will. But the reason so many folks eat in fast food restaurants is because, and I do believe you can find healthy food in fast food restaurants, but these tips we're designing today would help each and every one of you be smart about how you consume fast food. Because I know you're busy, and I know you're cost sensitive. All right, take a look at this picture. Here's the picture of when we first bought the fries. We didn't even move them. There they are day 7. They look the same. Day 1 and day 7, they look the same. I mean, Erica, how can this be?
You know, those are fries that are engineered for longevity. I mean, have you ever, like, you know, cleaned out the back seat of your car and found a fry back there that was maybe 3 or 4 weeks old? You know, maybe your kids dropped it, and you know, maybe when no one's looking, you actually ate it, and it was still okay.
Yeah, it always tastes okay.
We've all done that, right? It always tastes okay.
And one of the reasons that the food needs to last so long is because it's kept under heat lamps before we actually buy it in the restaurant. Take a look at this picture. Here's the picture of when we first bought the fries. We didn't even move them. There they are day 7. They look the same. Day 1 and day 7, they look the same. I mean, Erica, how can this be?
You know, those are fries that are engineered for longevity. I mean, have you ever, like, you know, cleaned out the back seat of your car and found a fry back there that was maybe 3 or 4 weeks old? You know, maybe your kids dropped it, and you know, maybe when no one's looking, you actually ate it, and it was still okay.
Yeah, it always tastes okay.
We've all done that, right? It always tastes okay.
And one of the reasons that the food needs to last so long is because it's kept under heat lamps before we actually buy it in the restaurant.